Hey, hey, what's going on? It's Takesha Williams, your virtual COO, and coming to you live whether or not you should be working your business. So, give me just a second. Hopefully, you won't catch me in the background, but I want to edit. I can't change the title of the video. It's all good. Um, Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about whether or not you should continue working your business. And I know it's kind of an awkward question to ask, but a lot of people have been asking this question, and the question is around, should I still work my business or not? So do me a favor as you guys are joining in. Let me know who's on here with me. Introduce yourself. Comment below in the box below. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna have a conversation about whether or not you should continue to work in your business or work on your business or both. And the answer is absolutely 1000% yes, you should be working your business. And at the end of the day, realistically speaking, your audience needs you now more than ever. And you have a certain level of expertise. You have something that you are good at. You have a reason that people are seeking you out to hire you. And if you're not if you're not positioning your business, if you're not positioning the products and the services, the solutions that you provide, you're doing a disservice to the people that you are are looking to work with. And I was sharing, I did a podcast recording earlier today. Hopefully you guys will check it out when it's released. I'll definitely let you know. But it was almost as if I was sitting next to you and I kept saying, like, I've got this headache, I've got this headache, I've got this headache. And you know good and well that you got aspirin in your purse, in your pocket, in your bag, and you are just watching me like rub my temples because I got this excruciating headache. But you refuse to help a sister out. Like, that's literally what you're doing in your business by not helping your client. That's what you're doing in your business by not offering your products or services to someone who actually has a problem that you solve. And so don't think that because of the state of the economy, that because we are confined to homes, like, I've been working from home. So at the end of the day, my job is to help you adjust to working at home in your business. Like, let me show you what we've been doing this entire time. I've been at home for 8.5 years. The only difference for me is that I got two kids that's in school, something like that. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But, it's up to you to position yourself and to continue to market yourself. So don't stop. Number two, people still have a problem. If not, we got more problems than we had before. Does that make sense? Um, People are still struggling with lead generation. They're struggling with transitioning to the online space. They are struggling with generating revenue in their business. I've had so many conversations about people who want to shift or transition their business into the online space. You have hairstylists who have educational information that they can provide to their audience. You have financial advisors that are accustomed to going into homes and they're accustomed to having a conversation. You need to be online. Like I said this earlier today. If you thought that online you had to rise above the noise online, now there's a party online. Like, there's so many people online at this point in time because that's all we have in order to communicate. Well, that's one of the things that we have in order to communicate with our loved ones, with our co-workers, our family, everything, our friends. Everyone is meeting in the online platform, and then we take a break to do a TikTok. Oops, did I just say that? Anywho, um, and this is why it's so much more important for you to show up, because I can guarantee you that it does not matter the space that your ideal client is in. And I really don't like it when people say this, but they say like, my client is not on Facebook. Like, yeah, they really are. But they may not be on Facebook for the same reason that you are on Facebook. I say that again. They may not be on Facebook for the same reason that you're on Facebook, right? They may be networking on LinkedIn, but I can guarantee you, at some point in time, they slide on Facebook. Okay? So you need to be where your client is. Now, granted, we made an adjustment, and we started to do more connections, more networking on the LinkedIn platform. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I've been really bad about utilizing LinkedIn in my business I've been in business for 8.5 years. And we only, I don't know, I can't even tell you like how often I go over to LinkedIn. Like, we don't. But I've been very strategic about going over every single day to the LinkedIn platform. Plus, I still remain highly visible on the Facebook platform. All right. So you have to go where they are. And so I know that there are business people that are on the LinkedIn platform. I can find a lot more entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, strategists, authors on the LinkedIn platform. Granted, we are here on, Facebook, we socialize, but I also do business too here. Like 90% of my business, we've grown the business, and it's been from Facebook, and it's been from Facebook groups. It's been from, people sharing out our videos. A lot of our traffic has been organic traffic. And you know what it boils down to? It boils down to the content that you share. Like, is your content relevant to your audience? Because at the end of the day, if the content is relative or relevant to your audience, they're going to find you. They're going to stay. Do not get discouraged if you do a Facebook Live video and one person shows up. Do not get discouraged if you do a Facebook Live video and you don't get like 40 people on it. Let me tell you something. Majority of the people that actually are going to see your videos are going to be replay viewers. Did you realize that? Like, a lot of people are going to watch the video at their own convenience. And so most of your viewership is going to come from replay views. So at the end of the day, number one, your audience is waiting for you, and people still have problems. If anything, they have more problems than they had 3 weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure that you have a solution to one of the problems. Thanks, is it Shondell? Chantel. I'm sorry. Don't fuss. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you before I jump off, because I just wanted to do a quick, kind of a quick nugget for you all, right? Replay. The other thing is, people are consuming so much information right now. It is ridiculous. Like, I don't think that we've ever had so much time on our hands before. And we did a networking event, an online networking event today. And one of our participants was saying, hey, Kanya, one of our participants was saying that she was taking a walk, and she was listening to 2 of my videos, because she's never had the opportunity to slow down and actually listen to the training videos. And I was actually kind of shocked. But it doesn't matter, because the content is still good. The content is still relevant. Our Facebook Live was 0 because it takes practice. Absolutely. And what you have to understand is practice makes perfect. And you'd be surprised. Listen, y'all, you will be surprised at who will come across your video, your training, your information, and they actually need the information or the nuggets that you provide. Like, you would be surprised. And so don't get me wrong. Let me tell you, and I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very transparent for everybody that's watching the replay. I had my moment. One of those, oh my God, what we going to do, y'all? I had my moment. But I had to, and we talked about this a couple of times today, podcast and my coaching call today. I had to remind myself that I made it when my last corporate paycheck came in 2014. I think it was 2014. I had to remind myself that if I made it then and I received my last paycheck, and I had no idea where the next check was coming from, that's a word right there. I'm gonna make it through this. And every time that I'm put up against some type of obstacle, I have to remember that moment, and I have to remember how I felt in that moment. I have to remember that I made it past that moment to now. And when I look at where I am now, considering where I've been and where I've come from, oh, we gonna be all right, y'all. We gonna be all right. Hey, Leisha. Like I can remember. I remember like it was yesterday. And I had still got the same bills. If not, I'm sorry. What I said about problems. More bills. Right? And so I came here to share with you because there's so many people that, there's a certain level of uncertainty, a certain level of fear, a certain level of anxiety. And y'all, if you know me, y'all already know my anxiety before BC, before COVID-19, my anxiety was on 1,000. So if I can control mine, you can too. And so this is just a message of encouragement. And, don't stop. A lot of you are still working from home. That's a blessing. Like that's a blessing. And, it's so funny because all of us wanted to be able to work from home and we got what we asked for. And so I always say, you got to be careful what you ask for because you just might end up with it. You just might get it, right? Thanks for sharing, Vanessa. I appreciate it. And so I come here really quickly just to kind of share words of encouragement. Don't stop working in your business. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Because when you show up, you be surprised who you motivate to continue to show up. Because everyone is not at home with someone. And entrepreneurship is a lonely journey. So I can only imagine the entrepreneur who's home alone and has to motivate themselves to work in their business every single day when you don't feel like it, when you don't know what's going to happen, when you don't know if you're going to close a sale, when you don't have any appointments on your books. I'm here to tell you, keep going. Keep reaching out. Keep reaching out to people. Follow up with people that wanted to work with you 6 months ago. Follow up with people that wanted to work with you a year ago. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised how many people are stepping into not only entrepreneurship, but they're also stepping into scaling and growing their business and expanding. There are people still running ads. Like I just got off a call with a client who's doing an automated webinar. She's running ads to the automated webinar. So don't let this be a deterrent for you to start and grow your business. Let this be the motivation that you need to keep pushing forward. I'm going to say that again. I might be talking to myself. Let this be the motivation that we need to move forward. Right? And for those of you all that you are so welcome. You are welcome. Thanks for the encouragement, Keisha. For those of you all that are working a 9 to 5 and you have a business on the side, do me a favor. Make time to grow your business because you have no idea what's going to happen in the next 60 to 90 days. And so when you make time to work your business, you're making time to generate additional revenue. It could buy groceries because I'm going to tell you, my grocery bill has gone up. Okay? It can buy groceries. I mean, you'd be surprised. You might can redo your room. Like, remember that room that you wanted to paint all year? You might clean out your garage. Hint, hint. Right? But you'd be surprised what you could do with that extra, that extra income. So I'm standing here talking to you, talking to myself. And, and the question was, should I continue to work in my business? Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Like there's people waiting to work with you. And I tell you that all the time. If you're in my tribe, if you're in my coaching program, I tell you that all the time. That's one of the reasons why we're going to have a working session tomorrow. Because there's people waiting to work with you. But how do they know what products and services that you offer? If you're not positioning yourself, if you're not planting that seed to let them know that listen, this is what we do. This is what we do. And so, I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy. I'm not going to say that people's not going to tell you no. And I don't like no. I've been told no too. But no does not mean no, to be honest. It really means not now. Honestly. No does not mean no. It means not now. I don't know. I feel like my shirt is like hanging off. Like, this was not the shirt that I had on the podcast. Not that I don't respect y'all too. But I changed it because it was hot in here. But anyway, so number one, your audience is waiting on you. Number two, people still have problems. If anything, they probably have more problems than they had before. And then number three, people are consuming so much information now. So do me a favor. I'm going to challenge you. All right. Do me a favor. And I want you to record. You can record a 30-minute content where you're helping someone with some type of ultimate goal of transformation, UGT. You are helping someone get results. 30 minutes. And I want you to post it. Post it in a safe space though. Don't post it on YouTube. If you post it on YouTube, you got to make it unlisted. All right. And I'm going to challenge you to do that because that's going to be your first piece of content that you're going to create while you're at home. And I want you to do it in the next 7 days. Anybody willing to take me up on that offer? Even if you're watching the replay, take me up on that offer. And you'd be surprised if you position that 30-minute training, you can sell your first piece of content online. My name is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO. Be passionate, be purposeful, but more importantly, be profitable. I'll see you guys next time.